Okay, hi, hello, welcome back to Everyday English Chat, the podcast where we're not perfect, we're not Zen, we're not meditating on top of a mountain with Himalayan goats. We're just trying to survive this planet without spontaneously combusting. And today's episode is big. How to stay calm in a chaotic world. Because let's be honest, the world is basically a pressure cooker wrapped inside a Twitter argument, wrapped inside a to-do list with no end in sight. And somehow, we're expected to stay calm. Like, ma'am, calm where? Calm how? Calm why? But here's the good news. I've learned that calm isn't something that happens to you. It's something you build, moment by moment, using tiny psychological tools and little brain hacks. So grab your tea, your coffee, your emotional support water bottle, whatever's keeping you hydrated and emotionally stable today. Let's dive in. Segment 1. The myth of permanent calm. You know how Instagram and Pinterest make calm look like this subtle beige lifestyle? Everything neutral toned, candles everywhere, someone journaling with perfect handwriting while a cat sleeps peacefully next to them. Yeah, that's not real life. Real life is rushing to work while your phone battery is at 4%, your boss messages you, "We need to talk," and someone in traffic decides breaks are optional. And in that moment, the universe whispers, "Have you tried deep breathing?" Girl, I am deep breathing just trying not to scream. But here's the first thing psychology teaches us. Calm is not a state. Calm is a skill, and skills take practice. You don't magically become peaceful. You train your brain, like a gym routine, but for your nervous system. Think of your calm like a battery. It charges from small habits, small resets, small pauses. And the best part? You don't need big life changes. You don't need a vacation to Bali. You don't need a 2-hour meditation. You just need tiny tweaks, mini coping tools, brain snacks, little emotional vitamins. And today, we're serving them. Segment 2. When the world is loud, get quiet inside. Let's do a tiny experiment. Right now, wherever you are, just notice one thing around you that's completely still. It could be a curtain, a cup, your shoes, your cat pretending you don't exist, a pillow. Just one still thing. Now breathe normally. Not deep, not fancy, just normal. Do you feel that tiny shift? That is your nervous system going, "Oh, okay, we're not in danger." You just did something called orienting, a trauma-informed grounding technique from somatic psychology. Orienting basically tells your brain, "You're safe right now. Chill, buddy." It's such a small thing, but your brain loves small things. Segment 3. The chaos checklist, aka why your brain freaks out. Before we talk solutions, let's laugh about the reasons we're all losing it on a daily basis. I called this the chaos checklist. Constant notifications, too many choices, pressure to be productive, comparison on social media, the economy, let's not talk about it, lack of sleep, people, just people. Oh, and my personal favorite, being a responsible adult. Like, why do I have to pay bills and drink enough water and simultaneously heal childhood trauma? Anyway, here's a calming psychological truth. Chaos doesn't overwhelm you because it's big. It overwhelms you because it's nonstop. Your nervous system has no pause, no breath, no reset. So part 1 is all about tiny resets. Little switches you can flip anytime your brain is spiraling. Let's go. Mini calm reset number 1, the name 5 things trick. This is my absolute go-to trick, and no one talks about it enough. Whenever your brain is spiraling, you know, the classic, "I'm failing at life. Everything is too much. I can't do this. What if everything goes wrong?" Do this. Look around and name 5 objects you see. Not out loud, unless you're in the mood to look mysterious. Just mentally name them. Example: mug, window, plant, charger, blanket. Your brain instantly shifts out of panic mode because it can't catastrophize and identify objects at the same time. It's like, wait, are we spiraling or noticing a chair? Because I can't multitask. Neurologically, this grounds you in the present moment and cuts the power to the anxiety circuit. Try it the next time you're mentally melting. Mini calm reset number 2, the 30% rule. Okay, this one is very fun. Psychologists say when you're overwhelmed, instead of telling your brain, relax, which never works. Relax is basically an emotional threat at this point. Say this, do it with 30% less effort. Your brain goes, oh, okay, I can do that. If you're walking, walk 30% slower. If you're talking, talk 30% softer. If you're rushing, rush 30% less. This automatically calms your nervous system because you're signaling, we're safe, there's no emergency. Try it while listening right now. Let your shoulders go 30% loose. Instant relief. Mini calm reset number 3, the exhale first trick. Everyone says, take a deep breath. But little secret, deep breaths don't work unless you exhale first. When you're stressed, you're actually holding tiny bits of breath in your body. So do this. Exhale fully. Then let the inhale happen by itself. This activates your parasympathetic system, the calm mode. No fancy meditation needed. Segment 7, real-life chaos example, because we all need one. Picture this. You're late, you're hungry, your phone is dying, you step outside and realize you forgot your keys inside. You know that mini heart attack we all get? That sudden spike of, I might scream? In moments like that, you don't need long techniques. You need micro resets. Exhale first. Name 5 things. Slow down by 30%. Look at one still object. These tiny things literally rewire your brain toward calm. All right, let's get into the juicy part. What to actually do when your brain feels like 37 tabs are open and none of them are responding. Because staying calm isn't about eliminating chaos, it's about building little mental pit stops inside it. Tiny mindful resets you can do in real time, in real life, with your real messy schedule. Let's dive. Segment 1, the 2-minute mental declutter. You know how your phone slows down when too many apps are running in the background? Well, same. Your brain also has background apps. Unfinished tasks, random worries, intrusive thoughts, emotional clutter. I need to reply to that message. Did I switch off the iron? Why did I say that in 2016? Half the stress we feel is actually this invisible noise. So here's a fast, sneaky way to clear mental RAM. Take 2 minutes and do a thought dump. Just say in your mind, what's bothering me right now? And let your brain list. Even the dumb things, the dramatic things, the tiny things, the embarrassing things, the this shouldn't matter but it does things. Let them all pop up. Then simply say, noted. That's it. No solving, no fixing, no journaling, just noticing. Noticing is the psychological equivalent of closing background apps. Your brain goes from chaotic to clarified in seconds. Segment 2, the 10-second present moment snapback. This one is sneaky. It works in public, in traffic, during anxiety spirals, even during awkward conversations. Ask yourself, what is happening right now exactly? Not what might happen, not what you're worried about, not what your brain is predicting. Just what's happening literally right now. Usually, the answer is something hilariously simple like, I'm standing, I'm sitting, I'm scrolling, I'm breathing, I'm holding my bag, I'm waiting for the elevator that's taking forever. It's the fastest way to pull your brain out of overthinking and into the real world, where things are almost always less dramatic. Your mind loves to time travel. This little question brings it back home. Segment 3, the 4-second body reset. Let's talk about something sneaky. When your brain is stressed, your body is stressed long before you even realize it. Your shoulders creep up, your jaw becomes CEO of tightness, your hands clench, your stomach tightens, your breathing shrinks to baby breaths. So here's a ridiculously small but powerful reset. Relax your tongue. I know, weird, but watch what happens. The second your tongue drops from the roof of your mouth, your jaw relaxes, your face loosens, your breathing shifts, your shoulders drop automatically. It's basically a chain reaction. Neuroscience moment, a relaxed jaw signals to your nervous system that you're safe. And the nervous system is like, oh, okay then, let's chill. Try it anytime you feel yourself tensing up. Segment 4, the psychology of micro-peace. Let's talk about a concept I love, micro-peace. People think peace is this huge lifestyle, like you need yoga retreats, herbal tea, Himalayan salt lamps, and a room full of crystals humming in harmony. But peace is actually tiny, small, micro. Examples of micro-peace moments: sipping your drink without looking at your phone, turning your face towards sunlight for 5 seconds, stretching your arms overhead, washing your hands slowly, straightening your bed for 10 seconds, shaking your body like you're a wet dog. Highly effective. Sitting still for 3 breaths. These little things calm your nervous system way more often than big things. Here's why. Your brain doesn't need long breaks. It needs frequent breaks. Little sips of calm. Micro doses of peace. Tiny, you're safe signals injected throughout the day. This is how we stay functional in a chaotic world, by sprinkling micro-peace into everyday moments. Segment 5, dopamine hygiene, aka why you're overwhelmed. Okay, let's get into some psychology tea. One major reason chaos feels extra chaotic is because we're drowning in dopamine hits. Notifications, reels, messages, voice notes, more notifications, more messages, caffeine, scrolling, multitasking. Your brain is basically going, ma'am, I cannot process this many emotions per minute. So here's a little trick I call dopamine hygiene. Tiny habits that help your brain stop running like a hyperactive squirrel. Brain 1, single tasking for 60 seconds. Just 1 minute of doing one thing at a time. Eat without scrolling. Walk without texting. Drink water without checking notifications. 1 minute a day rewires your brain's reward system. Brain 2, delay your dopamine by 10 seconds. When you want to check your phone, pause. Just 10 seconds. Your brain learns patience and anxiety goes down. Brain 3, digital quiet moments. Not detox, not no social media, just tiny breaks, like silence for 1 minute, putting your phone screen down, leaving one message unread until you're mentally ready. These micro resets help you stay calm in a world that's constantly shouting. Segment 6, the sensory reset. Calm through the 5 senses. One of the fastest hacks for calming down is to reset your senses. When life feels overwhelming, do this. Pick one sense and give it something soothing. Examples: smell, hand cream, perfume, coffee scent. Sound, 10 seconds of soft music. Touch, cold bottle, warm mug, soft pillow. Sight, look at something symmetrical. Taste, mint, gum, chocolate. The nervous system loves sensory anchors. It's like giving your brain a hug. And honestly, same. Segment 7, a real-life chaos scenario and how these tools work. Imagine this. You're in a crowded store. People everywhere. Noise, bright lights. Something smells like cheap perfume and regret. Your brain is overloaded. Here's how you apply everything. Relax your tongue. Slow down your walking by 30%. Fix your eyes on one still object. Name 3 things in the room. Take an exhale first breath. Notice one soothing thing. Maybe the softness of your sleeve. Say, what's happening right now? Exactly. Boom. You've just regulated your nervous system in less than 20 seconds. That's the magic of mindful resets. They're tiny, but they work instantly. Let's get into the fun part. How to stay calm inside, even when everyone else around you is losing their minds like it's a team sport. Because sometimes the chaos isn't the world, it's people. People being dramatic, people being loud, people being difficult, people being walking, talking, emotional hurricanes. So let's talk about how to protect your inner peace like it's Wi-Fi with a very strong password. Segment 1. Emotional temperature checks. We check the weather every day, but we never check our emotional weather, which is funny because internal climates are way more unpredictable. One minute, you're sunny. The next minute, someone sends a passive-aggressive message and suddenly you're emotionally raining with a chance of thunder. So here's a simple technique. Pause and ask, what's my emotional temperature right now? Your answers might be, I'm fine, but a bit irritated. I'm at 7 out of 10 stress. I'm overwhelmed but functioning. I am tired in a soul-deep way. I am 2 seconds away from biting someone. Once you name the feeling, your brain calms down. Why? Because the mind fears what it cannot identify. Once you label it, the mystery dissolves, and so does half the stress. Segment 2. Emotional first aid. Tiny tools that actually work. Sometimes your brain spirals so fast you feel like you're emotionally free-falling. So here's some tiny emotional first aid tricks. Badge 1, the 90-second rule. Emotions last 90 seconds in the body unless you feed them with thoughts. So if you stop fueling the thought, the feeling fades naturally. Just tell yourself, this is a wave, I can ride it. Badge 2, the hand over heart reset. Put your hand on your chest and press slightly. This signals safety to the nervous system the same way a hug does. Instant emotional softening. Badge 3, the of course technique. Instead of judging your emotions, say, of course I feel this way. It transforms frustration into compassion instantly. Example, I'm stressed. Or, of course I'm stressed. I'm tired and overloaded. I'm annoyed. Or, of course I'm annoyed. This situation is chaotic. I'm sad. Or, of course I'm sad. This moment is hard. This shifts your brain out of self-criticism and into self-validation. Segment 4. The psychology of not absorbing other people's chaos. You know those people who walk into a room and bring their entire storm with them? Suddenly the air gets tense, emotions spike. You feel drained even if you said nothing. Here's what's happening. Humans have emotional Wi-Fi. We absorb feelings from others through something called emotional contagion. But you can stop yourself from absorbing it by imagining something simple. Picture an invisible glass wall around you. You can see everything, you can hear everything, but nothing sticks to you. This technique is used in cognitive behavioral therapy and actually reduces emotional absorption. Your brain goes, oh, okay, that's their energy, not mine. Life-changing. Segment 5. How to stay calm around dramatic people. Let's talk about these people. You know the ones. The ones who make everything a problem, everything a crisis, everything a full-length Bollywood movie with 3 plot twists, 7 songs, and a tragic backstory. Here's the trick. Do not match their energy. Match their level of clarity, not their level of drama. If they go high volume, you go low volume. If they go fast, you slow down. If they go emotional, you go factual. Your calm becomes contagious. It's psychological leadership. Segment 6. The power of neutral face, neutral voice. When someone is yelling, complaining, or being chaotic, your best tool is neutral face, neutral voice. Not cold, not rude, just steady. This tells your brain, we're not in danger. And it tells their brain, you're not dragging me into this. It breaks the emotional feedback loop instantly. Segment 7. The gray rock technique. This one is for people who thrive on emotional reactions. You don't argue, you don't fight, you don't explain. You stay calm,
Short, neutral, like a boring gray rock. Not emotionally engaging becomes your superpower, and chaotic people lose interest when they can't get a reaction. Use this sparingly but strategically. Segment 8. Self-soothing when you can't escape the situation. Sometimes you can't walk away. Sometimes you're stuck in a meeting, in a family gathering, in a long car ride with someone's personality is chaos. Here's how to self-soothe without anyone noticing. Rub your thumb over your fingertips. Tiny, subtle, soothing. Touch your wrist lightly. Triggers a calming nerve reflex. Press your feet gently into the floor. Helps you feel grounded. Slow your blinking. Signals safety to the brain. Breathe out 5% longer than you breathe in. Micro calming effect. Nobody sees it, but inside your nervous system resets. Segment 9. Emotional boundaries for daily peace. Let's talk boundaries. The emotional equivalent of saying, I love you, but please step back because my mental peace costs more than your emotional drama. Examples of soft boundaries. I'll think about it and get back to you. Let me check my schedule first. I'm not able to take that on right now. I hear you. I need a minute. I won't be able to continue this conversation if it becomes disrespectful. Boundaries are not walls. They're filters. They let good energy in and keep chaotic energy out. Segment 9. A real-life emotional chaos scenario. Imagine this. You're sitting at work. Everything is fine. You're sipping tea, minding your business. And then, boom, someone walks in with a complaint, a problem, a dramatic story, or a personal disaster. Immediately, your chest tightens, your shoulders rise, your stress level jumps, your peace evaporates. Here's the real-time defense. Emotional temperature check. Neutral face, neutral voice. Don't match their energy. Slow your breathing. Of course I feel tense. Hand over heart if possible. Ground your feet. Remind yourself, not my storm. You stay centered, you stay steady, you stay sane. This is emotional maturity in action.
Let's talk long-term. Not just tiny resets, not just moment-to-moment survival, but actually building a life that feels calmer every single day. Because yes, chaos will always exist, but your nervous system can be trained so well that even when things go sideways, you don't. This part is all about daily rituals, lifestyle tweaks, micro habits, and mental hygiene that build sustainable calm. Let's do it. Segment 1, the nervous system workout. Just like your body has muscles, your mind has regulation muscles too. Calm isn't something you have, it's something you practice. Here are the top 5 tiny daily habits that strengthen your inner calm. Number 1, one slow moment per day. Pick any one thing and do it slowly. Drinking, brushing your hair, showering, applying lotion, making your bed. Just one. One slow thing tells your nervous system, we don't live in a war zone. Relax. Number 2, morning sensory anchor. Before you touch your phone, give one sense a gentle experience. Warm water on your hands, sunlight on your face, a deep stretch, smelling coffee, touching something soft. This anchors your brain before the world attacks it. Number 3, 1-minute plan. Before your day starts, ask, what are the only 3 things that actually matter today? Not 12, not 9, not 27, just 3. This reduces chaos by 70% because your brain thrives on clarity. Number 4, a 2-minute walk. A tiny walk resets your entire nervous system, boosts dopamine, and clears mental fog. 2 minutes. Not a workout, just movement. Number 5, sighing as a habit. Research shows a double exhale, a natural sigh, is one of the fastest ways to regulate your brain. Do it 3 times a day. Instant calm. Segment 2. Peace rituals you can add to your routine. Let's add some gentle rituals that make your life feel more breathable. Number 1. The evening downshift. Every night, do one thing that tells your brain, we're done for the day. Examples: dim lights, stretch your neck, put your phone away, wash your face slowly, change into soft clothes. The ritual doesn't matter. The message does. Number 2, the nighttime nice thought. Before sleeping, think of one nice thing about the day. Just one. A funny moment, something tasty you ate, something you handled well, something small that made you smile. Your brain ends the day with peace instead of panic. Number 3, create one calm corner. It doesn't have to be aesthetic. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just a chair, a pillow, a scent, or a light where your system relaxes instantly. Your brain learns this place equals calm. Segment 3, mental hygiene. Things that protect your peace daily. You brush your teeth every day, but what about brushing your mind? Here's the daily mental hygiene list. Don't start your day with other people's emotions. No social media first thing, no messages. Just you for a few minutes. Number 2, consume less chaos. Unfollow accounts that stress you. Mute noisy people. Reduce sources of panic. Your nervous system will thank you. Number 3, give yourself permission to rest without guilt. Chaos thrives when you're tired. Calm thrives when you're nourished. Number 4, have one nothing moment. No phone, no talking, no thinking hard. Just nothing. Your brain detoxes. Number 5, say no without a 20-minute TED Talk explanation. No is a full sentence and a calming one. Segment 4, the art of responding instead of reacting. Here's a life-changing habit. Pause for 3 seconds before responding to anything emotional. Just 3. This tiny pause shifts reactions to responses, chaos to clarity, emotional spirals to emotional control, fights to conversations. You don't need perfect communication skills. You just need a pause. Segment 5. When life becomes too much. There will be days when none of the techniques work. You're tired, you're overwhelmed, everything feels heavy. Here's what to do. Number 1, lower the bar. Your 100% today might be a simple 40%. Let it be enough. Number 2, do bare minimum self-care. Drink water, eat something, rest your eyes, sit still. Number 3, tell yourself the truth. I'm having a hard day, and that's okay. Self-honesty brings calm. Number 4, focus on the next 10 minutes. Not the next week, not the next year, just 10 minutes. And ask, what is one gentle thing I can do next? Calm is not perfection. Calm is compassion. Segment 6, the inner home concept. Your inner world is your real home. Your thoughts are the furniture. Your habits are the lighting. Your emotions are the colors. If life outside is loud, you can still make your inner home warm, soft, steady, spacious, forgiving. When you build calm inside, the outside world loses its power to shake you. Segment 7. A future version of you who's calm. Picture her, the calmer version of you. She's not perfect. She's not unbothered by everything. She's just softer, clearer, more grounded, more peaceful inside. And she's built from small habits, tiny decisions, gentle resets, emotional boundaries, mindful moments, and intentional pauses. Not from dramatic life changes, from consistent, compassionate micro changes. Bit by bit, you're becoming her. Your calm is a superpower. And that brings us to the end of this episode. Remember, calm is not about the world becoming easier. Calm is about you becoming stronger, gentler, clearer, and more connected with your inner world. You don't need perfect discipline. You don't need a silent life. You don't need to escape society. You just need tiny daily practices that remind your brain, I am safe, I am steady, I can handle this moment. Chaos will always exist, but so will your ability to breathe through it, reset through it, and stay grounded inside it. Your calm is not weakness. Your calm is your quiet superpower.